You done? Dang, I was videotaping.
No, BANZAI.
BANZAI! Nah!
Oh god, no. Not the camera guy.
I would never.
We'll do too much opening over.
Are you ready?
Oh!
Where the hell did that come from?
You see the you see the SmackDown TV and the it's like
Tater.
Play the game now.
they just have like
You ready?
Whenever you are. I'm recording all of this, so go ahead, man.
We got some blooper reel, I guess, huh?
Absolutely.
All right.
butt fucking.
Welcome
Butt futter.
Oh, now we
I
gotta.
mean butt futter. Sorry.
to the show.
Fuddruckers.
There you go.
Good burgers.
All right.
Turk friction.
We are on the tour
big hat,
bus.
it's funny.
Mark, I'm over here.
I was talking, man.
Come on.
Big
We
hat,
are on.
funny name.
It's a big hat.
We are on the tour bus with
We're so
Halestorm.
professional.
Yeah.
Oh,
Say
yeah.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
We're professional. We are Halestorm.
Welcome to the show.
And this is a very professional interview.
Welcome to the show.
So for all the fans who are under a rock, let's go down the line here and introduce yourselves. Tell your role in the band.
Should we hear?
We'll go with
Josh, you
there.
want to start?
My name is Josh. I play the bass. I'm RJ. I play the drums and lead BANZAI.
Oh, sure.
I see. I'm that fast. That fast.
So that would.
So don't give us any bad questions. You're gonna get BANZAI
Okay. No bad
in
questions.
your eye.
I'm Lizzie Hale. I'm lead vocals and guitar.
I'm Joe, I play guitar.
All right.
That is all.
Well, first off, we saw you guys a few months ago here playing at Rockfest. So how's everything been going so far since then?
Awesome.
Great.
Great.
Let's see. What happened right after Rockfest?
We went to Europe, did some shows, did another headline
Festivals.
tour in July, and
Went
here
back
we
to
are.
Europe? Oh no, that was the second time.
First.
Sorry.
Yeah. Did some festivals in Europe. We did Download Festival, Rock and Ring, Rock and Park. Did all the festivals in the U.S. too. We did like X Fest, Point Fest, Laser Fest, Rock Fest.
Yep.
And then
Rockfest,
then we did two headline summer tours.
Yep.
That
I
was
also
a lot of
saw
fun.
you guys.
And now we are back.
You guys got
back.
to play on Jimmy Fallon too. Is that right?
Oh,
Let's
Chris.
do that.
How was
Yeah.
that?
First
Awesome,
late night
fun.
was awesome. Very little hectic. Just
Yep.
A little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, a little nerve-wracking.
Yep.
All of a sudden you stand out there, they're like, all right, so when he introduces you, just start. Okay.
Remember, 3 million people watching.
Remember.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so it was fun, man. We had a good time.
Good.
We just released our video, Familiar Taste of Poison, and yeah, you should go see it. It's pretty
We're-
cool.
we're
It's like
on
a
our-
mini movie.
It's actually our new single right now.
Yep.
So call up your radio stations and request it.
Halestorm, the name. Obviously, a couple of you kind of have a similarity with that one. How did it actually come to be, though?
Let's see, Audrey.
Well, we were 10 and 13 when we got booked our very first live show, because we've been jamming together forever, growing up, and then it was like the most exciting thing. It was a Schuylkill County fair with like pig wrestling and hay bale tossing and
BANZAI.
woo and BANZAI, Pennsylvania things, and we were just on our way to the show, and we're just like, man, we gotta think of a
band name, yeah.
something to introduce ourselves with. We're like, what? We don't want to just be Lizzie Hale and RJ Hale and the Hale family band.
Thought about BANZAI, but that didn't work.
Yeah, that didn't, well,
BANZAI.
that was before.
That was,
before time travel.
Yes.
and then we were just like, well, I don't know. We've always been teased in school, like we would walk into class, they'd be like, "Hail, the Halestorm's here!" So we're just like, take that,
Yep. So,
Now we're Halestorming. We haven't changed it since.
Yep. So now kind of back in their faces, huh? Halestorm,
Yeah,
you're not
like,
teasing me
take that.
anymore.
We had the last one.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Still
Well,
laughing.
now you had your first album come out. It's actually had great success. Kind of talk about the meaning behind a lot of the songs and where you guys got your inspiration for the songs.
For the songs. I mean, everything is kind of true to life. We're very bad liars. So, it's like, it's hard, at least for me, it's hard for me to sing about anything that I don't know nothing about. So, for me personally, I'm an observer. I like to watch people. I like to listen. So there's a lot of that on this record, and in some new songs. Just occasionally you'll hear something. Somebody will say like, "That's brilliant. I have to write it down." And we all do our part. We're always constantly writing and putting down and recording parts, and it's kind of scattered right now just because we're on the road and it's hard to actually get some solid stuff down. But we're doing all right.
Good.
So,
So
already begun writing for the next record. whatever that may be.
Yeah.
Just a matter of us getting off the road, which we are on the permit tour, and we're only halfway through this album cycle, like maybe not even. We're on our 3rd single, got a few more to squeak out.
Right.
And so yeah, squeezing the life out of this one is cool.
Well, one of your hit songs, I guess, I Get Off. Where did ever that come out of? I guess.
Well, that one, truth be told, came out of this very intimate relationship that we have with our fans, and so it was kind of this kinky love song that we did for them. But it's funny though, because I had so much fun on that song, kind of walking the line, so that you're not quite sure which way it's gonna tip depending on what it means to you. Most people assume sex, which is fine too.
Hey, if that's your thing,
Hey, sex is good. It's just sex. Relax. It's just sex. But it's funny though, because it's like when I brought it to the guys, they're like, that makes me feel funny. You sure you want to say this on the radio?
Yeah.
And we did anyway, and for some reason that song really connected, so I'm glad.
You guys have gone on tour, like you said, with a lot of different bands, but how does the Uproar Festival kind of, compare to the other ones? I mean, you got headliners, Disturbed, Avenged Sevenfold, now Stone Sour, and then you guys are next on the lineup, so...
We've never done a tour. We've never done a tour like this big, and just there's so much going on from
every day.
Yeah, from early afternoon
from noon
to
on.
Yeah, it's like 12 hours.
12 hours of
party.
Well,
just great music, and it's just out of control. We've never done something at this level, and not only that, to be the opening up the main stage, first of 4 bands on that stage is a serious honor,
I don't know who screwed up and put us on the main stage, but
but thank you.
It's amazing.
You want us to play after Hell Yeah?
What?
Okay.
What?
All right.
Yeah, somebody messed up. But it's awesome. Sorry, but it's just amazing how early the people come out, and they're there to party from. We go on at like 6:20, 6:30, and it's already packed by the time we go on. It's amazing.
Yeah. What kind of bands have inspired you guys, growing up, to actually want to get in the music industry and want to get to where you are right now?
I don't like that question. BANZAI! Next question.
Next question.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Oh yeah, band's grown up. Yeah.
I don't know. We kind of identified at a very young age with a lot of classic rock. Our parents, 70s hard rock, 80s metal was what my brother and I were listening to
Alice Cooper
until like
Dio.
2001, when then we just said, hey, some of this other stuff is kind of cool too. So, we pretty much, that's kind of our interpretation of heavy. That's how we, that's how we identify with it. Yeah,
heavy, sludgy.
But these guys actually introduced us. Joe and Josh introduced us to a lot of some great '90s hard rock and a lot of stuff that they were growing up with. So.
Joe.
Yeah.
So now you guys are on the tour bus. Do you ever, when you guys are traveling, do you ever throw your own CD and jam out to yourselves at all?
We try not to. You can only hear so much of your own voice.
I usually do, just to refresh on like tempos and the song. So it's good to kind of listen and just for constructive purposes. Not entertainment. Because I'm sick of hearing us.
Yeah.
It's like Halestorm again. Oh boy.
Right.
I've heard this song before.
I have to hear this crap every night.
Every night.
A lot of the stuff that most of our driving music actually consists of local bands that hand us their CD after a show.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a great way to discover new music, like literally underground, like it's freaking.
Because we were that band.
Yeah.
We would go to concerts.
Bend, Oregon, and like and we'll meet these really cool guys that came to the show and like here, listen to our band, and actually a good like 60% of the time, most of them were really good. So
oh yeah, great.
It's it's really cool because it's something that you're not expecting. You've never heard anything about these bands. It's really
you got to support your local heroes, and we were a local band. We still are, but we were a local yokel band. And I think our first one is a funny story. We were going out to see Seven Dust playing in our hometown. They were playing in Lancaster at the Chameleon, and we just were hanging out in the back of their bus, and they were walking, and they were just like the coolest dudes. They were just like, hey, what's going on? Like, we're a band. Like, that's awesome, you know? Like, here's our CD, you know? They're like, great. They took it in, and then we went in to watch the show, and they gave us like VIP passes and everything.
Really?
Like, coolest dudes. And then we hear it come over the PA for the pre-show music. We hear our song. It's like, what? Like, so they like playing our stuff like live. It was amazing, you know? So we always try to kind of pay it forward, you know?
Yeah, we remember what it felt like for us, you know, and then meeting, you know, so many amazing people. We got to meet Ronnie James Dio, and he was one of those dudes that you just like, you felt like you knew him your whole life. He made you feel that way. So that's inspiring to us when we meet, you know, some heavy hitters that, you know, if they wanted to be prima donnas and not talk to us, we would probably forgive them and be like, you know what, you've earned it. But most of these people, especially this whole lineup here, they're so down to earth. They're just the sweetest dudes ever. And I know I'm ruining their badass reputation right now, but they really are just really cool guys. Remember what it's like to be an opening band. You know, our almost every night. You know, this is only the third, you know, show of the tour, but almost every night you can look at either side of the stage and somebody's there watching you, and you're like, you don't have to do that. You could be sleeping right now, eating. I don't know, talking to a pretty girl. I don't know, but they're not. And they choose to support it, so it's very cool.
Right. So now, what is kind of going down the line here? You guys probably have a favorite song to perform. Is everybody's the same, or I guess?
It kind of changes daily. Yeah. It's like, it depends on like the week, I think.
Maybe Taste of Poison is always a fun one to play. Dirty Work, like we kind of moved it around the set a little bit. Just watching people go crazy on that is awesome.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Tonight they were jumping like Mad Hatters. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Dirty Work's a great one. I Get Off is always good because people know it, you know. And anybody who was like, I like this, I've never heard of them, and then you play I Get Off, they're like, oh, that band.
You're the I Get Off.
And then, you know what, I'll tell you what, just from personally for me, especially on this tour and for this crowd, I do an acapella intro for our first song, It's Not You. It's the same opening song on our record. And I don't know, to feed off the crowd when it's just yourself, you and a mic, it's just the best feeling in the entire world. It gets me so pumped up, and like, you guys, you know, get me ready for the rest of the set. That's what happens, you know, like right before the first note hits.
Yes, so. You guys, you cameramen.
You.
Him. No, not him.
No.
Him.
So earlier we talked a little bit about, you know, down the road, you guys, another album may be coming out here after you get off tour and everything. Anything set in stone, or I guess what is coming up for Halestorm?
Absolutely nothing set in stone as far as record goes. We're you know, like I said, it's just a matter of us getting off tour, and we're going to be on tour for a while, so it's
we're always writing.
Always writing, and you know, by the time it happens, we'll be prepared. But yeah, it's definitely in the works, as in it will happen. We just don't know
We're only about halfway through this album cycle. We still got some more singles to squeeze out of it.
As far as what's coming up, though, right after this tour, we're going to Japan for the first time, which is awesome. And then we're going back to Europe, and then coming back home for holidays, I guess. This is our last U.S. tour of the year, you know. So it's probably, we won't be touring U.S. again
until the new year, I guess.
Okay. Great. Well, this is Backstage Entertainment. I'm Jeremy Lafrentz once again. Halestorm, guys.
It's entertaining.
Go check them out.
Thanks, guys.